Hi my beauties, it's your girl Cartier of Stiletto Beauty. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning, but if you are a new beauty, thank you so much for stopping back. To my returning beauties, thank you so much for the continued support. For my new beauties, I ask that you, if you want to join a Beautihood, which I strongly suggest that you do because we have a good time over here. It's very simple. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, click all, so that way you always know when your girl posts. As far as the like situation, I ask that you watch this video in its entirety, and then and only then, if you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. I do strongly ask, suggest, all of that, recommend, all that good stuff, that you go in the comments, give me love, constructive criticism, ask your questions, make comments, all of that stuff, because it's going to make me better, and then that's how you and I get to really connect in the comments. But as you've seen from the thumbnail of this video, your girl is so excited because I'm finally reviewing, doing my first impressions of the Harry Potter collection by Sheglam. If you want to see what I thought, my breakdown of my review, the looks, because there are looks, and then there's a little fun story in there of my connection to Harry Potter and why I had to get this collection, stay tuned. All right, my beauties, so let's get into it. I'm trying to see, do I want to get into the review first, the nitty gritty, or do I want to, I'm gonna start the story, get in a little review, finish the story, add some more, so I can keep y'all reeling. So first, let's start off, why the collection? I got this collection because I am a Harry Potter stan. Wicked. Okay, you guys, so like I was saying, I got the collection because your girl is a Harry Potter stan. Let's real quick get into my love for Harry Potter. It started when the movies came out. I am, for those of you who don't know, I'm 35. When the first movie came out, it was 2001. I was 12. Yeah. And let's see. As far as the books, I didn't read all the books. I read the first book. I read a good percentage of the second book, and that was it. Because your girl was way different back then than I am now. Right now, I read like a beast. Romantic eroticas. Thank you, 50 Shades of Grey. Like a beast. But then, no, I wasn't reading. Bloody hell. But the stories that I wanted to tell you before I continue is, I saw this is the story of how I saw the first movie and the second movie. Now, I will say this, the experiences are on both, they're on polar opposites of the spectrum. One was freaking amazing, the best ever, and also really sparked my love for the films. The other one was real fucked up, but it was funny. So I want you to comment below which one, so the first two movies, which one do you think was either end of the spectrum? Do you think Sorcerer's Stone was the fucked up situation, hot mess, or sparked my love, or was it Chamber of Secrets? And then before we finish it, which Harry Potter's 8 films, girl, because what the fuck was this? It was 8 films. Which do you think are my 2 favorites? Because I have 2 favorites. And what was yours? Have you seen the Harry Potter movies? Which is your favorite? All right. So, yeah. While y'all figuring that out, let's get into this review. So, Sheglam collection. Sheglam's collection for the Harry Potter, it comes with 4 eyeshadows. It comes with 1 lipstick, 4 lip glosses, and a mask. It retails on the site for $62.99, which is great if you ask me. And you're watching, so I'm gonna say pretend you asked me. So let's break down the prices. If you want, we're gonna start with the eyeshadows. If you want all 4 of the eyeshadows, they retail for, let me get y'all these right prices, because I don't want to give y'all mixed information. So if you want to get all 4 collectively, they're $29.99, which each shadow comes with 4 shades. So you're getting, what is it, 16 shades? That's big for $29.99. That's good. That's good, okay? As far as budgeting. If you want to get the collection of lip glosses, then they retail for $20. If you want to get the shadows by themselves, they are $70. They are $7.49. If you want to get the lipsticks by themselves, they're $3. I mean, the lip glosses, they're $3. The lipstick is $5.99, and then there's a lip mask, which is $5.99. So that's the price point. That's my first P. Now let's get into the eyeshadows. For eyeshadows, okay, so that's price point. Let's get into the product. I mean packaging. I'm so sorry, because I'm so excited. I'm all over the place. So packaging. Let's start with the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows is like I said, there's 4 eyeshadow palettes. One represents each of the houses. So let me show you them, because this was everything. Oh, if you don't know, your girl's a packaging whore. I love packaging. I promise you, 9 times out of 10, that's why I buy something. Especially if it's new and I haven't really dealt with the brand. If your packaging is A1, it's a good chance I'm gonna buy it. So here are the 4 eyeshadow palettes. Like I said, represents each of the houses. There's 4 houses for the people who don't know. So you have your Gryffindor palette, you have your Hufflepuff palette, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. So I want to show you guys what they all look like real quick before we get into it, so you can see what they look like. This is Gryffindor's color story. Very, very cute. That's also the look that I'm wearing right here. Then you have Hufflepuff's story. So cute. Very nice. Ravenclaw's story. Ooh. Yeah, the looks that I came in with these, crazy. And then Slytherin. Right? And then the lip glosses, you get 4 different colors. And when I say packaging, you see the details on this shadow. Like, the packaging on that is it eats. And then the lip glosses, they are little potion vials. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. But here we are. Here we go. Right here. Y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready for what y'all about to see. The lip mask is a cauldron. Come on. And it's got Harry Potter on it. I can't. The only thing I did not get in the collection was the lipstick. And that was, it wasn't because of the color, because it's green. It was because it looked like it had chunky glitter. And I don't like chunky glitter on my lips. I don't like the feel of it, so I didn't get it. Not saying that's how it felt. I was just like, nah, this ain't for me. But, so, that's packaging. I got 2 pieces. So let's continue with the story. So, if you guessed that the Sorcerer's Stone was, we're going to start with first Sorcerer's Stone because that's the first one. If you guessed that Sorcerer's Stone was what sparked my love for the series, then you are absolutely right. Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone came out in 2001. My mom, who I grew up with a very strict mother, my mother did not play. Like, and I also grew up in Bronx, New York. So I would say in New York, I feel like growing up in New York, you do, because of the city is so busy and it never sleeps, I think there is a part of it where you do grow up faster than like a suburban or a country as a kid. And so what I mean by that is, like, as a kid, you travel by yourself, take public transportation because it's one of the most reliable transportation systems, especially when I was growing up. You start to do that a lot earlier than I think that you would do, like, the further south that you go, depending on, that's just my opinion. I live in Maryland now, so yeah. So with that being said, I was able to convince my mom to let me go unsupervised to see the first movie with my friends. Me and my best friend were just talking about this. And when I tell y'all, I was so geeked, like, I was mad hype, like, Because my mom is never, I was 12. Like, what? I wasn't even in high school. Like, she let me go. Now, when I say my mama is strict, mama, rest in peace, Alta, you already know. You know how you was. Anywho, when I left, my mama was like, it's going to take you from this time to this time to get to the movie theater. The movie's this long. She checked. I don't know how the hell she checked, because it wasn't really, she didn't know nothing about no damn internet, but she checked. She probably called, and from the movie ended, it's going to take you this time, and if you run into a situation, your ass better be back in the house at this time. Like, that's for my mother. So I was like, okay. So woody we go. Me and my girlfriends meet up. And it's so funny, I'm still friends with these girls that I went to movies with. And they're my sisters. And we get there, we get snacks from the concession stand. My friend, our teacher, I'll never forget, she got the Harry Potter edition jelly beans, which had the wacky assortment of flavors. And we go see the movie. Seeing Harry Potter for the first time is, I can only speculate that because when Jurassic Park first came out, that's the only thing I can probably guess of how it felt for people seeing Jurassic Park for the first time. I did see Jurassic Park, but I was too young to appreciate the effects until I got older. But Harry Potter was like my Jurassic Park. The effects, the graphics, everything was so out of this world and revolutionary that from that first one, hook, line, sinker, that was it. I was all in. And we had a really good time. The movie was everything and sparks my love for the series. Now, let's get back into review. So we did the first 2 P's. Let's get into the last 2 P's. Product itself. We're going to hit all the products. We're going to start with the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows come with, you're going to get 2 formulations. You're going to get mattes, you're going to get shimmers or glitters. I'm going to say they're more, I'll say shimmers or glitters. All in all, absolutely freaking fantastic, the eyeshadows. This is my second time using Sheglam's eyeshadows. I have another Sheglam palette, and I'm not going to lie, that palette, I was like, nah. It turned me off of Sheglam, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Sheglam, if you don't know, is a very, 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 if you can tell by the prices that I gave you, it's a very affordable brand. So my expectations wasn't really high, and even if they were dubbed, then I was like, it's okay. It didn't hurt the bank to, to buy it. So I just took it as an L. Like, it is what it is, all good. But the other stuff that I tried was popping. But I am happy to let y'all know, this right here, these shadows right here, Negro, are the shits. Like, when I tell you, like, look at, tell me you don't see that blend. Eats, like, the colors blended like butter. They're very beginner friendly. It's very simple. What I will say is, I'm so used to, I'm just gonna pull up, like, I like palettes like this when you get a lot of colors in the pan, and then another one, something like this, where you get, well, don't drop it, it's my Nemia palette, where you get a variety of color and you get a nice array in the color story. I like palettes like that normally. I normally stay away from quads because I just feel like they're so small. But baby, what I liked about the quads is it was so simplistic, but you're still able to create badass looks. And I kind of like that. And I slept on quads, and I'm not going to sleep on them anymore because look, you see. So anywho, I am obsessed with the palettes, so they're good. But just to show y'all what I'm talking about, I didn't use one shadow because I wanted to use it on this review, and I'm just gonna go in with the shimmer. The shimmer is called Bravery, and this is in the Gryffindor palette. We're gonna just take some and put it in my inner tear duct so y'all can see. Look, come on, they're buildable. Look at that. Oh, so gotta look to see what I'm doing. absolutely incredible. They feel so good. Look at, oh my God, you see it. Y'all see this. Come on. They must have made these damn eyeshadows in Harry Potter universe. But yeah, you see that. That's the oof. Anywho, they're buildable. They blend well. They feel great on skin. They're not patchy. They're pigmented AF. You are going to get pigment. As you can see, your girl is a melanated queen. And yeah, you can see the light is close. You can see the only thing I did, and I do recommend if you're going to use shadow, always use a base, some form of base, whether it's concealer, whether it's eyeshadow primer, as base, eyeshadow base. Use something, because you just use it. Shoot. Anywho, they just work. As far as the lip glosses, I'm going to show you that as well. I have one colors. 2 of the lip glosses have shimmer in it. 2 of them don't. I use this one because it's the closest thing to red, because that's Gryffindor's colors. But I want to show you. So the first thing is the applicator. I want y'all to get into this. It is a silicone-based applicator. You guys, please see this. What I like about this, and I didn't notice it until I used it. Look at that. This is a dope applicator because it allows you to get maximum payoff for the product. What does that mean? Because it is silicone based, it is like rubbery. It doesn't absorb the lip gloss. So the lip gloss just gets deposited directly on your lip. The other thing that is dope about this is you get to sanitize the lip gloss. So let's just say, you know, you want to use it, you want your girlfriend to use it, people that you trust. That would be just me. You get to wipe it off before you put it back in. And yeah, so it's kind of like, that's dope. And they are glossy. Because you get so much product, the shine is nice. They feel great. Don't feel heavy on the lip. You do feel like you have something on, but it's not weighing on the lip. I will say, my lips, it doesn't like hydrate the lip. I don't feel like my lip is hydrated, but I haven't also wiped it off. But that's it for the lip gloss. The lip mask, bomb. I'm not gonna lie. It's bomb. It's a good lip mask, but I haven't run into one that's not. So I'll say that. What else is there that I have? That's it. That's all I had. Yeah, so that's the products. As far as the product of application, I pretty much just showed you how you'd use it. The eyeshadows, like I said, they blend well. I use brushes. The lip stick, it just goes on with ease. It's really, really freaking nice. I'm obsessed. And then the last of it all, well, before I get into the last part, which is my final thoughts and my approval, let's finish up with the last story, which is the shit show. The shit show was Chamber of Secrets. And so bear in mind, your girl is geeked up because now I got street cred with my mom. She trusts me. Okay, I see you. You did what you were supposed to do. So I'm like, Ma, the new movie come out. Can I go? And my siblings like, they wanted to go. So she's like, okay, oh good. All y'all can go. Because at this time, I want to say, I don't know why me and my friends didn't go to see Chamber of Secrets. Either it came out in 2003 or 2004. I'm not too sure. But, well, let me look up here while I'm talking to y'all. But for some reason, I didn't go with my friends that I went to see the first movie with. I end up going with my younger sister and my younger brother. And our childhood friend, T. I'm not going to give his real name, but he know who he is. It's a crazy ass. No, Chamber of Secrets came out in 2002. I don't know why me and my girls didn't go see it. Girl, Tisha, if you watching this, ask Kalima and Janelle why the hell did we didn't go see it together. But anywho, we didn't want to see it. I went to go see it with my, like I said, these idiots. We go, same when we did at 161. My mom's rule is y'all go together, y'all better bring all your asses back. Don't come, she told me, don't come in my house unless y'all all together. So keep that in mind. Another thing to keep in mind with this story is this is before cell phones, like smartphones. This, you can call me old, whatever you want. This is before that. And then also, we grew up poor. We didn't have no phones anyway. So That's a very important detail into the story. So we get there. We're waiting for the movie to start. While we're sitting there, T decides that he wants to, because it's wintertime, he wants to start throwing snowballs at people. Y'all know them badass kids that you be seeing doing stupid shit that you want to end up smacking? That was him. Me and my sister, the voices of reason is like, don't do that. Him and my brother thought the shit was funny. He hit the wrong old man who was giving me real Colonel, ex-military veteran, I'm gonna bust your ass, I'm gonna get you sucker kind of vibes. That old man turned around, and when I tell y'all, this man chased us. He hauled ass coming after us. So we went to 161. In New York City, at the time, there weren't really any malls. Well, at least there weren't no malls, especially not in the Bronx. What we had instead of malls is we had, like, we call Fordham. Fordham is just like streets, blocks and blocks of different stores on the same block. And it's two sides of the street. That's all we had. We had the Grand Concourse, you had 3rd Ave, and then in Brooklyn you had the Lansing and Canal Street, those places. But 161 was kind of like, in Maryland we have shopping centers. That's what 161 was like, which is, it's still the same idea, but it's kind of like in an enclosed space. So you had stores, eatery places, then you had the movie theater. I run straight into Victoria's Secret, and I hide behind a mannequin because I was so freaking scared. I'm behind this mannequin. I'm crying. He sees me. I peek out. He sees me, but he did, for what I deem is the most luckiest moment in my life, he did not come in the store. And so he started chasing the mouse. I'm like, oh, thank God, but I'm a mess. He goes. So now, again, we don't have cell phones. So everybody else scatters, pretty much scattered like roaches when you turn the lights on. So now I'm come out my hind spot when I felt like I was safe to come out. I go to the entrance of the movie because I'm like, I hope they would be smart enough to come back. I was also shitting bricks that my siblings would have ran home. Then my mother be like, where's your sister? Now I'm in trouble. So I'm just like, just please, God, please, 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 just let them all come back here. Luckily, some time goes by, my sister and my brother come back, but they're arguing, they're fussing at each other. Then finally T comes back. This Negro, Usain Bolt, runs around the whole freaking property to get away from the man. He's so fast, the old man don't chase him. So when my sister and my brother comes back, they're bickering because my brother's upset with my sister because, y'all, funny as shit, the old man ends up chasing after them. So my sister goes and hides behind a parked car. My brother didn't have a spot, so he tries to hide with her. So she pushes him out. He's trying to get back in to hide with her in her spot. They're loud arguing. The man hears them. This is what they're telling me. The man hears them. Without a second thought, my out for self sister jumps out and says, it wasn't me, it was him. My brother jumps, he's like, no, it wasn't me. When I tell y'all, they're telling us this story, but they're arguing. I have freaking tears coming out my eyes because I laugh so because my sister has always been like that. She don't rob a bank with her. Well, I'm like that too. But don't do no crime with my sister because she is going to be out for self. He's upset. Another thing is, it was so much excitement. I was freaking out, stressing, and I started to get a migraine. I've been having migraines all my life. It got to the point where, and then on top of this story making me laugh, I ended up throwing up. Again, you think the shit show was over. Nope, throwing up. My sister steps in it. She gets mad at my brother because he's laughing. She kicks him in the back. It gets on his coat. We got to use snow to get it off. He's mad. We get into the movie. Finally, the movie starts. I'm so sick, I can't even enjoy the movie. I'm just trying not to throw up. I believe I blacked out because I don't really remember the movie. We leave. I remember us getting to the train station and I just remember going to sleep at the train station, and somehow we got home. But long story short, it was a shit show. I didn't get to enjoy the movie. By the way, T, he ended up coming back. I was so freaking mad at him. But yeah, horrible. And I learned the lesson that day. When I want to enjoy a movie, I go by myself. I will not take somebody else with me. So, yeah, that is my 2 stories of the Harry Potter, me going to see them. Now, so we can close out this video, my final thoughts on the collection. Is this stiletto approved? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this collection is great. Even the assortment of colors you have, some, I'm not gonna lie, I feel two of the eyeshadows are more practical than the other two, but I think that there's a space for all of these shadows. You get two practical ones, and then you get two ones where you can kind of flex your creativity a bit, which I like. They're very beginner friendly, so definitely eyeshadows, absolutely. The lip glosses, you see it. I've been talking for like 20 minutes, well, 20 plus minutes, and I haven't had to reapply. Get the lip glosses, nothing else. The lip matte, the lip mask, you don't have to get it if you don't want to, because there's other masks that work just as great. But yeah, stiletto approved, abso-freaking-lutely. So yeah, that's the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, remember, true beauty is limitless. Stay beautiful and be kind. I did promise, before I close out, I promised y'all some extra looks. So, without further ado, check out the other 3 looks that I created using the other 3 palettes. Oh, but before I go, like I said, this is Gryffindor, which is the house that I would be in, because I've taken the test multiple times to figure out what house. I'm a Gryffindor. And so, stay tuned. As like I said, and then also too, don't forget to subscribe, because I will come and get you. But until next time, y'all. Bye.